Terry Monday here, of course, with Perry Broadcasting of Augusta, also Fayetteville, Arkansas, Tulsa, Oklahoma City, and Augusta, South Carolina.
It's a lot.
Now,
it's a lot.
I go back to Langston University. I entered in 1984, 85, 86.
Mm-hmm.
I had a lot of homeboys, man, that was from Oakland, from the Bay Area, and they were bumping leak tapes, and it was yo stuff, man.
Oh, yeah. That's what it's underground.
I go back to day one, brother.
That's right.
Talk to me about longevity, man. What contributes to you longevity as far as your music?
What you just told was like the first chapter of how it spread outside of Oakland was through, you know, a lot of youngsters that went to HBCUs, and they went to all of them, all over the place, and they brought Oakland with them.
Yeah,
and it's like this is what we listening to. So I know I've heard that story a lot.
Yeah.
That I had a roommate in college turned me on the Too Short. Yeah. You know, even our ex-vice president said when she went to Howard,
yep,
she came with a Too Short tape.
Yep.
Made everybody listen to it. So I think on one end it's sort of like a word of mouth type thing with me. A lot of my biggest records were not radio songs. They were like,
you're right, underground.
The B-side songs.
Yeah.
That helped a lot. And you know, my personal mission has always been to go places like where I'm at right now in Augusta, and stop and just talk to a few people, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Walk out there and give me a plate of food and say what's up to some people and shake some hands, do it like a politician, take pictures with the babies and whatnot, man. And then, you know, I mean, the funky music has a lot to do with it. The fact that the music is always funky is the cheat code. Is James Brown not from here? Where he from? Making way from here?
Augusta, Georgia.
He's from Augusta. So I followed the James Brown blueprint of the funk. He gave it to Boosie and Parliament, and they gave it to us. Yeah. So, you know, we believe firmly that the funk has a lot to do with it. And then you got to have that. You got to be an egomaniac as well as be very humble, right? Which is not easy to do. Yeah. And kind of, you know, how you move through life, man. I think I stay grounded by keeping my original friends. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? From when we grew up together. A lot of that stuff, man, is the longevity. It's so easy to trip and fall, and it's just over. Yeah. Yeah. And you can do it with a bad attitude, bad karma, bad music. Right, you know what I'm saying? But mostly I've been having fun, man.
Tell me about the industry and the changes with streaming and things like that and social media. You know, since you go back, you're one of the original guys or whatever, when we had street teams and things like that and Jack the Rapper and all of that. So now with technology, how are you embracing it or how are you doing it?
Well, I see the pluses and minuses as far as I'm concerned about how much easier it is for artists to find their way in through social media without needing to get past the gatekeepers. You know what I mean? Yeah. Yep. You can slip through. It used to be a real firm system of we're not letting you through. Yeah. And you could prove yourself independently, but if you wanted to get out there and be mainstream, you had to get signed and all that type of stuff. I think that for the independent guy, it was really easy to make a lot of money independently without dealing with the majors because it was every sale was real money. Right. So you sell a cassette tape, a CD, you're gonna bring $5 home or something. You know, like you really gonna have that in your pocket. Now the streaming, the numbers are so tiny. What you get per stream, you have to stream a lot to make a lot. You do. And I just think that I think for one, it's more saturated because more people are coming through social media, different type of platforms to get popular. Yeah. But at the same time, even if the numbers are getting smaller, what your music, what your album, what your song might make you is a smaller amount. If you get popular, you have so many more ways to make other money. Yeah. So I think it's just pros and cons to then and now. I wish I had social media in the 90s. I wish that these platforms were as openly accepting of hip-hop artists. I wish I could have went on the big tours and the corporations would have been asking me to sponsor products, but that didn't happen. Right. But I lived in an era where you got money for every sale. Yeah. And when you sold 1 million records, that means 1 million people went out and bought it. Yeah. It was easy math. Now,
the math ain't mathing right now with the streaming numbers.
It's a popularity contest. I think there's a lot of money in the popularity contest, so I'm not mad at what it became. Yeah. It's just different. Yeah. Okay. Before we let you go, what does Too Short do to unwind or relax outside of music and touring? What are you doing, man? Man, you know, just little nerd activities like bowling and
that's real.
Shooting pool and Top Golf or something. I don't know, man. Just socializing really has always been my thing. I travel so much that, believe it or not, a day at home is like a vacation.
Really?
So just sit at home and football Sunday, or like tomorrow gonna be the playoffs. I'm trying to get to my TV.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, watch that game 7.
Yeah, what you think about that Thunder? OKC Thunder, man. You rooting for us or what?
I feel like OKC better not lose.
Right.
Because I've been preaching all playoffs that the young boys is taking over.
Got them legs, man.
And they told me, nah, man, that wisdom, man, that experience. And I'm like, I don't know, man. And they need to actually win.
Right.
Because it's my theory that it's their time, man.
I appreciate that.
And, you know, Minnesota just beat my Warriors.
Yeah.
But at the same time, as a hoop fan, I would love to see a Minnesota OKC series. I would love to. And one of them going to go to the chip. The one of them might get the chip, you know?
Yeah.
Like it's going to be some new blood in there. What is it, Indiana, New York?
Yeah.
It's going to be some new youngsters about to get them a chip.
Yeah, yeah.
Unless Denver win, beat OKC, and then we can get a repeat. But let's get Denver out the way, man. Get out the way, Denver.
There you go. Hey, you heard it first right here. Too Short in the House, Augusta, Georgia. Yep.